Hello everyone, it is Darkthorn, the Oracle. Today we are asking about the new moon energy and what it's shifting in your life. This is a timeless reading. This can be any time the new moon is coming, not just about the upcoming new moon at the time that I'm doing this. So I want you to sit there, clear your mind, surround yourself with positive energy. Take your deep breaths before you make your choice between the piles. It's pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pile 1 is this orange fish. Pile 2, this pink fish, almost fuchsia. Pile 3, blue fish. So take your time in making your decision. Pause this video if you need more time to select, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, so this is pile 1. If you chose this orange fish, then this reading is for you. So let's start with your tarot cards. We have Aunt Caroline in reverse, Ace of Knives, 10 of Baskets, and the 4 of Coins. So off the bat, we're coming into this energy of decision making. Aunt Caroline here is the Wheel of Fortune card. When Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, it's someone that's having a hard time making a decision or making a move. It's this need to think positive and make positive change. Understand that fate in itself is not your only motivator. You can push fate along. You can decide your destiny and move your destiny in that direction. New moon energy is breaking out of this belief. This is where you are right now, in that feeling of being stagnated and you can't make a decision. You can't make a move right now. This is not the time. Feeling stuck and trapped. This is the energy that you're in currently. This is the energy that you're moving into. Is this Ace of Knives, 10 of Baskets, 4 of Coins energy. So Ace of Baskets is about really facing your fears and seeing through different illusions that may exist in your life. So again, that feeling trapped, that is just an illusion. That can't make a decision, can't make a move right now, that's an illusion. This is the time to face your fears, whatever those fears may involve, and get through those illusions and understand how to accept the truth, even when the truth hurts, especially with that knife present. The truth can hurt. It can be like a dagger. You have to understand how to accept that truth and understand that there is power in your words. So learn how to use your words wisely. Words can be hurtful, so don't use them as daggers in other people. 10 of Baskets here. You see the family. They're living in abundance. Everybody's happy. This is about happy families. This is about blessings and reunions and a time for celebration. That type of soulmate coming together type energy. When you face your fears, this is usually what happens. Things around you tend to spiral into this grand conglomerate of oneness. When I was doing this reading and pulling your cards, before I finished pulling your cards, in my mind's eye, I saw these 2 circles like a Venn diagram coming together. That's this 10 of Baskets energy. The reunion and coming together. For some of you, this could be like a twin flame situation where you and your twin flame are coming together into union, or you and a soulmate coming back together. This whole, there's nothing that you can do. What you can do is work on you right now. Face your fears and see through your own illusions so that you can work towards union. And with that comes this 4 of Coins energy, which is financial security, material gains, learning how to budget and plan for the future. For some of you, this could be an inheritance coming to you. It's quite different for the different people watching. But this is really a positive energy, especially when you consider that shift from here into all of these great things, dropping your illusion so that you can accept love and happiness and family and celebration and move towards a financial stability and material wealth in your life and budgeting for that. But a lot of that is letting go of those illusions. You can't reach financial stability if you have an illusion about wealth and what it means to be wealthy. So understand that as well. And you can't do that with not understanding family as well. Your illusions about what life is, what love is, and what it looks like could also be what's holding you back from having that happy family life. So let's see what's going on. This is your shadow card. This is going to be your ego. What's holding you back in your ego right now? So let's see what that is. Alone in the world. Can you see that? It's a woman on this bed in the middle of the villa with like sheets and clothes everywhere. And she just feels bare, naked, and alone. Like her raw emotions are just bare. That's the nakedness that you see there. You feel alone in the world. That's part of your stuck feeling that you have right now, that feeling of being trapped. You don't feel like there's anyone else in the world that can help you, or there's anyone else in the world for you, which is creating this loneliness, being alone in the world. But also when you feel alone in the world, you also abandon yourself. So that's part of why you feel alone in the world. You're not giving yourself the credit that you're owed. You're not practicing the self-love that you should. You're not practicing self-care. The love that you give to yourself emanates out into the world. You can't expect the world to bounce back what you're not putting out. The world returns to you what you vibrate out. So if you're living in low vibration, you're going to get low vibration energy back. You have to elevate your vibration, live in high vibration, learn to love yourself and move in that way in order to receive that. So let's see. These are your light cards. So these are the parts of your divine self that will come in and help you work through some of that shadow energy that's going to shift in this new moon timing. So let's see what those are. Vision and individuality. So the vision card, number 8, is really that energy of manifesting what it is that you want. Again, if you're living in low vibration, you're manifesting in low vibration as well. You got to live in high vibration to manifest the visions of what you want. This is Aphrodite depicted here. If you want love in your life, you have to emanate love out, which means you have to first start within. Love yourself within so you can emanate love outward and bring love back to you. Also, if you want financial security, emanate that within yourself so that you can pass it out and then it can come back into you. Individuality. Understanding who you are as an individual is enough and is worthy. Understanding that who you are as an individual is beautiful and grand and important. Understanding who you are as an individual is worthy of your own time. So you need to put time into yourself as an individual and use those traits that make you unique to understand your life path and where you're going. This new moon energy is really going to bring out more of the unique qualities that make you you. And if you're not living in that space of high vibration and self-love, you're not going to be able to use those individual traits to manifest what it is that you want in your life. So this new moon energy is about cleaning the slate so you can start here. And let's see your timing. So you have 4 moon cards. A personal issue reaches its resolution. You are good enough. Again, self-love and self-care. Don't let pride get in your way. Nothing will come of the situation. So for me, this is really speaking to that Wheel of Fortune in reverse energy. Nothing is going to come of the situation of you putting yourself down, of you feeling trapped and stuck. As long as you sit in one place, you're not moving anywhere. You can't move forward, you can't move backward, you can't move anywhere when you're just sitting trapped in that energy. Nothing can come of that situation, literally, because there's nowhere to go from there. You have to move forward. So feel unstuck. Tell yourself that you're not stuck. Tell yourself that you're free. Recite the mantra every morning. I am free. I am love. I am peace. I am financial stability. Recite those things when you wake up, and recite those things when you go to sleep, until you learn to live it, believe it, and emanate that energy. Don't let your pride get in the way. A lot of the reason that you feel stuck is because of your own stubbornness and your own pride. Get out of your own way. You're what's in your way right now. You have to get out of your own way. You are good enough. Part of getting out of your own way is understanding your own worth. Once you get out of your way and understand your worth and invest in yourself, that's that heart chakra. Your heart chakra right now is pretty closed because you're letting your pride get in the way. So these, to me, are some different chakras that you need to work on. Your sacral chakra, your crown chakra, your heart chakra, your throat chakra. A personal situation reaches its resolution, that personal issue, you're not speaking up. That's part of what needs to happen. That's part of facing your fears and letting go of those illusions. Speaking up in your situation so that you can reach that resolution. Part of that comes when you love yourself. You have to speak things into existence. This is the new moon energy shift in your life right now. I hope that you like it, love it, and embrace it. If this resonated with you, give this video a thumbs up, and feel free to share with your loved ones, your friends, your co-workers, so that they can get into this high vibrational energy and understand what this new moon is shifting in their life and what they can do about it. Thank you for being here. Make sure that you subscribe. If you like these videos and you would like a personal reading, that is also in the description box below, how you can get those. Also, I hope to see you again here in my readings. And as always, have a beautiful day. Thank you for joining. Hello, pile 2. If you chose this beautiful fuchsia fish, little pink fish, this reading is for you. So we'll start with your tarot cards. So we have the 7 of Sticks, the Free Man, also the Fool, Dim Bones, which is also Judgment. We have Miss Robinson, which is the Devil, and we have the Garden, which is the World card. So let's line these up here so you can see what's going on in your shift. So right off the bat, this 7 of Sticks, this is really about standing your ground. Now, this person is ferocious. They fight for what they believe in. They defend their beliefs. They, enact protests. They resist authority. They found that inner strength. They resist really all those low vibrational energies. This is a person that fights against those energies. So this may be a shift in your life, is moving into that energy. Because for some of you, you've never been there, or you haven't been there in a long time. With this Fool card, it's talking about new beginnings and leaps of faith and spontaneity. This is the time to step into being this person. Step into grounding yourself and standing your ground and defending yourself and your beliefs. This is that new energy that's shifting in your life. Especially with the climate of the times, this might be a great time to get into protesting and fighting against authority figures that are challenged, shall we say, or authority figures that are in the wrong, authority figures that don't actually stand for the people. This could be you that's coming in here. Judgment. Focus on what you need and not just what you want. See, in this card, she's getting her bones read and she's shocked by the reading. This could be you right now, gasping. Huh? Me? Who? Yes, you. Focus on what you need rather than what you want. This is a time of awakening and renewal, making new decisions. especially with these two cards coming before this one, this is a great time to focus on what you need rather than what you want. Stop indulging so much in what you want, because it's not directly leading into what you need. Need is coming from within. Within can tell you exactly what you need. You're letting the material world tell you what you need. So you need to start sowing those seeds to move towards an awakening. That is followed by the devil, which explains a lot about this. You are seduced so easily by the material world. I don't care how much you know how to say, no, I'm not really, not a lot. This says otherwise. The material world is seductive to you. It's a temptation. But also with that, being so tempted by the material world is a mark of fear and feeling trapped. That temptation, it allows you to move away from that fear and to disguise that fear and disguise that trappedness by material things. People that buy a lot of material things and live in a large material wealth type mindset, they have a lot of things going on inwardly that they're not working on and clearing out of their space. So they use the material world as a way to escape that feeling of being trapped and that feeling of fear. That feeling of fear is low vibration. Fear is low vibrational energy. Fear is really masculine energy, not divine masculine either. That's toxic masculine energy right there. That's where fear comes out of. That's how fear manifests itself. But if you can move out of that and move more into what you need rather than what you want, you're sowing seeds of the garden. The garden is really about reaping what you sow. So if you're sowing seeds of low vibrational fears, you're going to reap those low vibrations. If you're sowing seeds of spiritual aspirations, of financial security, of new beginnings, of standing up for what you believe in, of defenses, of inner strength and inner ability, you reap this garden that's beautiful, it's plentiful, whatever you need is there. So let's see what it is that's holding you back. This is your shadow card. This is the thing in your ego that is currently trying to come up to be cleared out. This is also something that's holding you back and maybe manifesting in that need, see in quotations, need for the material wealth or the material world or material items, because material wealth can be good sometimes, but that overindulgence, it's coming from your ego. Forgetting oneself. You forget who you are. That's part of your fear. Your fear is coming in because you don't know exactly who you are. You're forgetting yourself. You're using the material gains as a way to forget yourself. A way to strive away from the path of knowing who you are. But this awakening is coming with the shift of the new moon in this judgment card that was in here. The awakening is coming. You're going to remember who you are. That's why all of this is getting pulled up to be pushed out and cleared out. This is going to go bye-bye. You're about to come into knowing exactly who you are in high vibrational energy and clearing out this low vibrational energy. So let's see what helps you with your light cards. These are cards from your divine self that will help you in this shift. We have understanding, risk, deceit, Neferet. So I know deceit. We'll start there because I know a lot of you are like, deceit's going to help me. Yes. That experience that you have of deceit has ingrained itself so deeply in you that it has become a strength for you. Deceit has shown up in your past lives or early on in your life if you don't believe in past lives. It has shown up so much so that it has ingrained a seed of discernment. That's what this understanding is. Discernment. you were able to see when something is not for your benefit. But you have to have that understanding that it's not for your benefit. And then you have to take the risk of walking away from it when it's not for your benefit. This is also the risk to do something for your good and for your benefit. Take a leap of faith here. It's the time of new beginnings, like that fool, the free man. It's the time to take a leap of faith. This is what this risk is telling you. You have the energy within yourself that you can take a leap of faith and you'll be just fine. That's what your divine self is trying to tell you. You've prepared for this moment. Use your understanding and take the risk. Make that leap of faith. So let's see what your divine timing is. A time for healing. See, those old things, those deep-rooted things coming up to clear out, it's a time for healing. Your hard work is paying off. Again, the garden, the world card. If you work for it, it's going to pay off. If you sow those seeds in the spiritual realm, you sow those seeds at high vibration comes back to you. You're very close at achieving your goal. Keep doing what you need to do. You're getting there. You're on your way. As far as it may seem, you're on your way. This new moon energy shift is clearing things out your path, cleaning that slate so that you can reach your goals. And emotions are running high. This is you right now. This is where you are right now. Your emotions are running high. But it's because it's this time of healing. So for you, this is really a time to focus on your crown energy and your third eye energy. This is really a time for that. Focus on that. Like your crown is showing so well right here. That purple and purple, it's really popping here. It's time to connect with your divine self and to higher powers that be, whether that be your ancestors, your spirit guides, the angels, your divine counterpart, your divine self, God. This is the time to connect with that and your higher self so you can reach those high vibrations, because right now your emotions are running high because it's time for you to heal. You got to heal that. But all in all, it comes together. You have to trust your intuition here. You're close to achieving your goal. Trust your intuition here. Thank you for staying here for this reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it resonates with you, please feel free to like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share it with friends, family, loved ones, co-workers, whoever, so they can receive these messages as well. I do personal readings as well. They'll be down in the description box below. And as always, thank you for coming, and I hope to see you again. Hello! One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. It's your turn. So if you have chosen this lovely blue fish, pile 3, this reading is for you. So let's start with the tarot cards. We have the ancestors in reverse. We have Bishop C.H. Mason in reverse. We have 10 of coins. And we have the 8 of coins in reverse. So I feel like these two need to go together and these two need to be up here. All right. The ancestors, that card is the death card. When it's in reverse, it's really about letting go, but being that it's in reverse, it's an easy let go. The letting go here is not external, it's internal. That's why it's upside down. That's also why you can see here the child in this card. This is an inner resistance. That's why it's upside down. What are you resisting letting go of? What change are you resisting? What death are you resisting right now? Because death in the tarot is not a bad thing. It's not. Death is the death of part of your ego. That's why you fight so hard against it, because it's part of you that you're letting go of. So what are you letting go of? Also, I want to say, when I did your reading, I saw this red circle, almost like a red rope in a circle. So let's keep that in mind while we do this reading. I'm not exactly sure what it pertains to yet, because I haven't seen all of your cards to know what exactly is going on, but it's like a red circle. Probably has something to do with this whatever you're resisting. With the bishop in reverse, he is the Hierophant. You're in breakdown right now. You need to look inward right now at your divine self. You need to validate yourself. Ooh, you're not grounded. That's the red. That's the red I'm seeing. Okay, so red is your root chakra here. It's at your base. You're not grounded right now. That's why you're in breakdown. You need to look inward. You need to ground yourself. Okay, so for some of you, this is a matter of getting in touch with Mother Nature. This is this shift in this blank slate that's coming in. You need to go outside and walk in some dirt. You need to go stand in the rain. You just need to be connected. You need to go stand barefoot outside for a while. You really need to ground yourself. I think that's a lot of what that red circle is about. You need to ground yourself right now so that you are able to resist and let go, because you don't feel grounded right now. You're out there floating. You're not grounded. You need to ground yourself so that you can understand your divine self and that you can validate yourself. If you knew how powerful you were, you would stop resisting the death of your ego. But you don't understand your worth and how powerful you really are. If you are a person that believes in God, do you think God sent you here to be powerless? Is that what you think? God is here to aid you and assist you in your goals and in your life path, in your life's journey. God is not here to leave you powerless. God made you in his image or her image. Therefore, you are powerful. Whatever you believe about God, if you believe in God, is what is already innate in you. God is powerful. Therefore, God made you powerful. God is light, way, and truth. Therefore, God made you of light, way, and truth. Validate yourself. Ground yourself so that you can understand yourself. A lot of the breakdown is you don't understand yourself enough to let go. But that is coming to a shift with this new moon energy. That's what this 10 of Coins card is about. Your family is going to be a big support to you. As shocking as it may be, because I feel like it's coming through for some of you, this is shocking. My family is going to be support. Yeah, your family is going to be a great support in this shift. Now that family may be ancestors, or, one side of your family, or a family that you never knew, or a family that you created. This family is going to support you. See? The mother and the father rallied around the generations they created. This could be your ancestors back there rooting you on and rooting on your success. But they're going to be very supportive in your stability and your business success and just your success in general and yourself in life. Now, this 8 of Coins energy is about perfectionism and laziness and lack of ambition. But it's also about trusting fake gurus and fake prophets in your journey. A lot of you, this is what's holding you back. You have to let go of those false prophets and false gurus that are out here telling you need to do this and you need to do that, and if you invest this and give all your money to this, that is a lot of what's holding you back, but you're so used to it and the tradition of it that you're resisting letting it go. And you think if you let it go, you're somehow letting yourself down. You're somehow less than. You don't know what to do. You think you're going to be left all on your own. Actually, it's what's holding you back from that support and happiness and flourishing that you're looking for. You're holding on to this idea of what a perfect life is, your idea of what a perfect timing is, your idea of what a perfect family is, your idea of what a perfect business is. That's creating lack in your life. That's low vibrational energy. It's fine to manifest in your life. Don't get me wrong. You can have your wants, desires, your dreams, your ambitions. But when you focus on one idea to the point that you cannot leave room for the possibilities that your life can be anything other than, better than, different than, then you live in that low vibrational energy. So let's see what's going on in your ego that's inhibiting you. So this is your shadow card. This is what lies in your ego that is holding you back. This is what's keeping you in low vibrational energy. This card is peaceful among thorns. You need to be grounded. See, red circle. Okay. You see this red circle right here under him. Let's see if we can see it. Right there under him as he's meditating, that red circle. He's getting grounded. That's you. You need to ground yourself. Ground yourself. Meditate. Understand yourself. Pray. Write it out. Whatever you need to do to ground yourself. But this is a person that understands that their life comes not only from the spiritual connection, see this 5D dimension type energy up here, but also from the material world as well. You need to merge your two. You think that your spiritual life operates at a different level than your material world. They don't. They operate in conjunction. So when you're not grounded, stuff goes haywire in both realms. It's not just the material world that's ucked up. It's also your spiritual world that's murky. And vice versa. You need to ground yourself. Let's see what's going to help you here. These are aspects of your divine self. Gifts that you're given by God that will help you along this journey and this new moon shift that's about to happen. The Grove. Listening. The High Priestess of Water. And Loyalty. So let's start with the Grove. The Grove is a peaceful place. The Grove, the red mushroom also looks like a red circle. Okay, the Grove is a place of peace and meditation and tranquility. It's the place where you let go. It's a place where you sit and you wait and you think and you contemplate, just like that kitty right here, sitting on the bench made from the trees. You sit there, you meditate, and you reflect, and you receive the messages from the world. You are a very high vibrational being. I don't think you understand your divine self enough to understand that you really are a very powerful being. All you have to do is sit. Sit still. Sit still and let your mind calm down so that you can hear these messages that are being sent to you. Listen for the messages being sent to you. You can hear things on whole other levels. You're a person with very special abilities. I can tell just from these cards. You have abilities from the 5D, from the spiritual realm. I don't think you're giving into those abilities. I think those false prophets and fake gurus have instilled in your head that they don't exist, that your powers don't exist, that your abilities don't exist, that you're not this high vibrational being, that you should live in a low vibration, that you're puny and a peasant. You don't understand your power. And I think part of letting go of those false prophets is understanding that your abilities are so much greater than what you've been led to believe. That doesn't mean, for some of you that you may think that means stop going to church. That doesn't mean stop going to church. It just may mean you need to find a different church. The church that you're in is not serving you. May mean that you need to find a different counselor, a different therapist, a different psychologist. They're not serving you. Any person that is telling you that you're not as powerful as you really are, you need to step away from in this moment. That's that new moon shift energy. That water is go with the flow. That flow is not on the material realm right now, because the material realm for you right now is about shifting that energy into action. Going with the flow is going with the spiritual flow. Your spirit is calling you to understand that you are such a great high vibrational being, that your divine self gives you so many answers on a day-to-day basis that you're not even listening to. But if you sat there in the grove, sat there in it, close your eyes, listen to the energies around you, listen to those vibrations, listen to God and your divine self, then you would understand going with the flow of where they take you. Now that may just mean letting your mind wander. Some of you can't meditate because you focus too much on quieting your mind. Sometimes that noise in your mind is a series that your mind needs to go to get to your divine self. It's a pathway. You have to go through it. Go with the flow so you can get to those messages. And lastly is the loyalty. You're a very loyal person. Be loyal to your own causes. Be loyal to the things that matter to you. That loyalty is going to be very instrumental in you understanding your power, your life path, and your true self. That's where this new moon is shifting you. So let's see what's going on in your divine timing. Communication is key. Confidence is key to success. Prosperity lies ahead. Conclusions are within reach. Now, just looking at your cards, I'm going to order them the way that I see them. So you go from like this red, orange, yellow, greenish, purple, bluish colors. You're going through the whole chakras, all of them. Flip it upside down. It's the chakra stream. Twist it so you can see it. You're going through the chakra stream here. You see that? You're going through. Part of this is understanding you are off balance. That's why you need to ground yourself here. I got it. You are very off balanced. This may be in the physical as well as the spiritual, but definitely in the spiritual, you're very off balance. You need to align your chakras. That may be sitting down and listening to some chakra meditation. This may clearing out the vibe in your house, saging it out, burning incense, taking a spiritual bath, dip yourself in the waters of life if you need to. You are going through a period, or have gone through a period, where your chakras have been all out of whack. And what your cards are really calling you to do is get your chakras aligned so that you can get to the blessings that you need to get to. So you can get to your divine self. That's what this new moon energy shift is about. That conclusions are within reach. That's after balancing, understanding that your confidence is key to your success. Your prosperity lies ahead. Your communication is key. This communication right here See, the Gemini, this communication is not only with your spiritual realm, but also with your material realm. That's why you need to ground yourself so that you can merge the two. This prosperity lies ahead. This is about really the material wealth that you could have, the stability that you could have, the success that you could have. It's all coming through, but you got to open your heart chakra up some. The confidence is key to your success. You have to understand yourself. Be confident in yourself and who you are. Live in it and be strong in that truth. This conclusions are within reach. All of that is within reach once you balance yourself and your chakras. This is really a time to become one with yourself on both spiritual and material world levels, in the 5D and the 3D. Whew, I'm tired. All right. Thank you so much for coming and tuning into this reading. If you like it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to share with your loved ones, your family members, your co-workers, your friends, whoever. Make sure you get this message out because other people need to hear this too. And sometimes it takes you to be the messenger. Also, or the carrier of the message at least, be my Hermes, send it out there. Also, I do private readings. I'll leave that information in the description box below. Please make sure that you come back. I feel like I'm going to have a lot more messages for you just because in my mind's eye, I can see you as a spiritual being. You're very important. So my messages are going to resonate with you a lot because this new moon energy is not just a shift for a time period. It's a shift for a new beginning of your life. And I can really feel in myself, in my mind, in my 5D and my 3D, that you're going to go through some deep periods coming up. And I may have a lot more messages for you specifically. I haven't told that to the other readings, but you specifically, I'm feeling drawn to say I have a lot more messages coming for you. I don't know what they're going to be yet, but Spirit will guide me, God will guide me, and I'll get there, and we'll get there together. I have faith in you in this period, in your life period. But thank you for coming, and please come again. As always, if you like this video, like it, thumbs up, subscribe, and I hope to see you again.